went through on Bet's it's a good takedown, and Bet was able to try to attack right off of it. And
they're nice. They're not flow state nice, but they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flow State Apparel. If you want a shirt, holler at me. We've got shirts.
So you had to go a little dad voice there for a second.
A little bit. You know, sometimes it happens at this point in the day.
Yeah.
Guys are like, look, I don't have a chat. Here's the winning. I'm just going to start talking.
Yeah.
It's not good.
They start making friends and
Yeah.
turn into chatty Cathy's over there.
Oh, boy. It's always weird seeing that TV in the background, watching it on the TV.
Right.
Anything good in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, here, let's switch.
There we go.
Distracted by the TV.
Oh, there you go.
Brown spats.
Okay,
Mickey
there you
Rod.
go.
That Mickey.
Just
That's
gonna,
dope.
Just gonna walk back to the middle. No big deal. No big deal. Tasha's just getting a workout right now. I think that's what she came for. A little
If you've seen her Instagram, all
strength
she does is
training workout.
It's crazy. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to get abs just by watching her
Right.
Instagram.
Bet's climbing up a high guard. Doing a good job. She's gonna try to match Logan's Dead Orchard, it looks like.
Looks like the chat appreciated Tasha's takedown. All right. This is nice, quiet jiu-jitsu.
Tasha's staying real tight.
Just relax. Donate your money and enjoy this nice, peaceful jiu-jitsu. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, there's an escape. Braids holding up. Shout out to Jiu-Jitsu Hair Props who did the braids on Tasha. Some aggressive framing. That's always appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah, getting braids to hold up during training, let alone competition. I've braided my wife's hair a couple times before training, and
You do it all.
I am not good at that yet. Yet.
I appreciate you.
That's the thing.
Good husband.
It's yet.
Yeah, I like that. If anyone wants their hair braided, holler at me. Chat's gone silent.
So Bet's working the lockdown again. Arm's pretty extended right now, but
Yeah,
she
it's
seems pretty
interesting.
safe.
It's like half safe, half dangerous.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu's wild like that sometimes. A little bit of concern on Bet's face, but still very calm.
One of the things that, with in Tasha's case, like being the can't armbar T-Rex,
Yeah.
you know, which probably means that her arms are a little bit shorter than, you know, some of her competitors, which tends to mean that they are a little bit more powerful usually, is what I've noticed.
That makes sense.
And so when she gets wrapped up on somebody's arm, it'll probably be pretty tight Kimura grips and Americanas and things like that.
Shorter muscle fibers,
Yeah.
more explosive power.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
for
sense
sure.
to me.
Science.
Yeah.
Someone said that's class. I don't know what's class, but I like that. That's cool. Shout out to Brer Pulp.
Yep.
Brer Pulp.
I just remembered that when we started, I was trying to
Time the matches?
and then I completely
happens.
stopped after that one match.
So much work
You know?
goes into getting here. And once you're here, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, hey, I'm going to time this, I'm going to do this and that. We have the best intentions, but
Well, I've had a few people ask me, how long was that match? Or, you know, some folks after they compete, they're interested because some of these matches do go for a while. And, you know, there's not a lot of competitions that have an unlimited time limit. So when you get past 10 minutes, most events are not, don't go that long. So,
sure.
you know, it's like a first time for somebody to have gone for 10, 15 minutes
Well, that
in
being
a
said,
competition setting.
that's true. That's true. It's only been an hour though from the start of the show, and we've had hella matches. We're on match number. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're on match 15. So far, you've enjoyed 15 matches. You should donate your money because you've watched 15 matches. 15 free
And
matches.
it has been an hour.
Yeah.
It's only 2 o'clock. And this is shaping up to be a good
This is a great match.
back and forth battle right
Yeah.
now.
Well, everyone, at least I think everyone's matched up pretty well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The matchmaker for all of these matches is doing an amazing job.
Bro, in between
After
being on a
their
ladder
job.
or underneath the house, I'm making these matches. It's fucking terrible. I do that basically just so that these guys have an opportunity to compete.
Because you love jujitsu.
Yes, it's
That's-
true.
That's what it
Yeah.
comes down to. Is
That's
your
true
love
too.
for the sport.
Ooh. It's a lot of things, but that's one of them for sure. I mean,
Well, it's obviously not.
it's community based
Yeah,
too.
right.
Like, again, this women's bracket wouldn't happen without Tasha. None of these people would be here without yourself and your amazing staff at this sound studio that you've built. Open air, no roof. That's a bizarre choice, but that's what we have to do. Yeah, it's believe me, I would stop doing these tournaments instantly if people stopped bugging me.
Yeah.
But luckily,
Yeah, makes
they
sense.
have not.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
And so I'd love to continue to do this for as long as possible.
Yep.
If you guys love it, I'm here to do it. But it definitely takes a village.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
thank you, Mike.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you. Yeah. I'm not crying, guys. It just sounds like I'm crying.
Is that going for a topside triangle? Maybe she's picking something up from Gabby's match with Tasha and then in the triangle
I
situation.
always wondered.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you see somebody hit something on somebody that you're going to go against. Sometimes you just throw that in the back of your head and
That's a high level of cognition, though, right?
Right.
And these tournaments are a little bit different from your standard competing in a high school gym
Right.
tournament. It's a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's a different format. But this might be the long match of the day.
as we say that, Tasha jumps on the back and is looking at the neck. Hop right out of the triangle attempt and
I forgot to put my phone on silent, and so all these messages are coming through, and I'm just bewildered as to what I'm missing out
you're
on.
a popular person.
I could be getting
you know,
yelled at for all
yeah.
I know.
Then it's not necessary for you to concern yourself with it right now.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Dr. Mike.
Like,
Yeah. What I am concerned with is Tasha and side control.
with some good top pressure right
Yeah.
now.
Again, though, that seems pretty fresh, pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it plays out. No time limit. We could
No
be here for
time.
hours.
Literally be here for the rest of the day.
What if they made an agreement just to do nothing? Wouldn't that be terrifying?
They're like, we're gonna check and see how much battery life Ramon's phone has to cover this.
We'd have to send someone to get lunch.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, Moose Jaw says thank you. Oh, thank you, Moose Jaw. Appreciate you watching. You know, and if you donated, let me know. Shout out your real name, unless you just want to be known as Moose Jaw. 99. It was a good year.
It was.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. This is a great match. 897-478. You're absolutely correct. The Reaper, thank you. Appreciate you. That, what was it, Hammersmith?
Yeah.
He was mentioning Hammersmith. I saw something about that
Yeah.
in the corner of my eye. Apparently, people love that. Trying to get a smooth transition over here. I'm trying to keep this camera as steady as possible, but people move around, and it is what it is.
Well, I tried to give you a good angle, you know, so we're on the mat, you know,
We are on the mat.
and so,
You remember the first time it was like off the mat, and people were
Yeah.
complaining because it just seemed like miles away from the
Right.
action. Can't please everybody.
yeah, and, you know, you shouldn't want to.
You know who I want to please? People who are
The
donating.
competitors. Oh,
yeah.
donator, yeah,
Yeah.
the donation, donors, that's the word.
Boom.
Got it.
Dr. DeWitt. No, the competitors for sure, though. They look like they're enjoying this match, too. You guys need a pillow? Wow. Jokes. All jokes. It's in jest. There's no time limit. That's why, people always ask, hey, how come you don't compete in your own tournament? One, unethical. Two, do you want to see someone just chill out for a while? You want to see someone turtle up for a few hours? Surprise!
I think Bet saw Tasha's Instagram handle and took it personally.
Tasha's staring right in the camera, so I'm fearing for my life a little bit. I could be
I
wrong.
think there's a little bit of a smile too. I mean,
Yeah.
She was grinning at you.
Got it under control.
See, this is one of those things that you learn about when you get pretty decent at jiu-jitsu is your physical abilities, right? So Tasha was really well aware of her elbow line when somebody starts to attack her arm, and she's, short, powerful limbs, so she's able to get her arm back pretty easily. So when she gets mounted, she knows that that's going to be one of the primary attacks from mount, is to turn the angle on that arm, and so she's using that really well to get escapes from mount. Just so you know.
Thanks. Appreciate that. No, I was listening.
Just throwing that out
I
there.
was listening. So the tables have turned here. Now Bet's on top. Ooh.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's just creating opportunities because, like I said, I'm pretty sure Bet took it personally when she saw the Instagram handle that said you can't armbar and Rex. So, she's like, I'm going to do it. And she's finding some good positions.
That's got to be the best Instagram handle of all time, especially because she's not been armbarred. Gimmicks are good.
Yeah.
People remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you have to have the jiu-jitsu to back it up too, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I could see the wheels spinning in your head.
There's,
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't hurt
I
that she's
agree.
also really good at jiu-jitsu. Your coach is in the building. That guy's really good too. Real sweetheart. It's the base, also primarily gi, right? It's checkmat. It's Vieira Brothers.
I think, Chris Dealey in Vancouver is really good. Known him for a long time. We competed a lot.
Against each other?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
several
wanna ask.
times. Several times. They're really good. But he's a monster.
I
And
like his logo.
He's done a great, yeah,
The little toy French bulldog.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's done a lot of really good stuff up there in Vancouver, and
A lot of
his-
great people come out of that gym.
Yeah,
Whoa.
his gym is very successful. And just seeing where, like, I don't know if it's, I think it's switched locations once, but just like what he's doing with his gym and stuff is what I've seen on social media is super cool,
Everyone who's competed from the base on the show has been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris is awesome.
Yeah. Bet looking very relaxed.
I think Chris probably beat me in a gi match one time.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Beating Dr. DeWitt. This is a back and forth match. This is a really good match.
Mhm.
Maybe it'll never end.
It might,
Referee really protecting that wall. Oh, hey!
You have to definitely, like, with the shorter limbed arms like that, like, you have to have, like, really good control of the upper body to keep her from rotating. I think one of the best ways is going to be from a triangle, from, like, a dead orchard situation, how you're going to have to attack an armbar on somebody like that.
You want to create a multi-level threat.
Right.
You can't just attack the arm by itself.
And
Some people are
Not
explosive.
just that too, but, like, definitely that. Like, creating a dilemma like that is really important in general, but just having the control of their ability to just their arm out.
Right.
And that's what I think putting a triangle on somebody or a dead orchard would.
You just have more control.
Yeah. So, like, Amber, who's competed previously, she won one of her brackets. Or
She won
her
it.
bracket.
She
yeah.
won her bracket. It's just tough because I think she and Gabby are teammates,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they're willing to compete against each other.
I don't think they would mind, but
You hear that, Amber?
I'd fire them if they did. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. That's kind of cool. You have a gym where you can fire people? Dope.
Ooh, Tasha's in on an arm. It's straight.
The braids are out.
Ooh.
She means business.
That hit
Hey!
nice. Good. Really good. Tasha maybe looking triangle.
It's kind of
That
weird.
was a good back and forth.
Some of the guys pulled out notebooks. They're like taking notes. It's pretty
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
This match is noteworthy for sure.
A-Team 444. Yes, this match clearly means a lot to these ladies.
Yeah.
This isn't for funsies jiu-jitsu. This is for keeps jiu-jitsu.
It's all fun behind the camera, but in front of the camera,
Yeah.
all business.
I'm not getting choked.
Nope.
Yeah. It's easy from this position. I think that's specifically as well why I didn't want coaching for these events. You don't want to hear people yelling out a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Who's going to know better than who's in there?
Yeah.
And if you've trained, you don't need someone in your ear.
That was one aspect of 10th Planet Portland put on the Shugio Invitational.
Yeah.
Those, they had some really high level guys in there, and just super quiet, super dark all around, and just the focus is on the guys competing, and I think that's really cool.
Some sort of ambiance in the background. This match has gone on so long that someone decided to celebrate it. Some sort of music. That's nice.
See, this is one that I wish that I was timing. We see, how long this match, but we'll look back and see.
Yeah. Time's relative,
It is.
It feels like the match just started.
For us, it's not that was a great double, and Beth's looking at a high elbow. Guillotine here. This is a tough spot. Oh, Tasha got her head up. Nice work. That was really good. Good on both parts. Tasha coming up and shooting.
This is rad jiu-jitsu.
Deep double. Yeah, this is really good. Really good jiu-jitsu.
This is a good match to donate to,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
As you're watching this match, remember how privileged you are to not be choked by one of these ladies.
Because they would do it. It doesn't matter who you are.
I know for a fact they would do it.
They legitimately will.
Yes. Donate. There's links in the bio. There's links in the chat. I know that's been dropped 1,000 times. Yeah. If you're watching this, now's a good time to donate.
Yeah. I sent my $20 in. It's in there.
What?
Get on it, guys.
You're donating money too?
Got you.
You're so good. Well, that's the thing too, right? Like, all that money goes to a winner of the charity's choice, the charity of the winner's choice, and the other half goes to, again, One Tree Oregon, but this week I'm thinking Do Good Multnomah. I think we got cut off last time by a submission, but they house veterans in Multnomah County.
Nice.
They make it easier, barrier-free, they said.
Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of a nice something or other.
Yeah, definitely.
To give some money to. And if you guys have any recommendations, throw it up in the chat, but you have to donate first. I have to be able to give these people money.
Right. So they got a really nice sweep right in the mount. And again, like I said earlier, Tasha's really comfortable with distance management with her elbows when she gets mounted. So it's hard to start offense at that point when somebody's super good and comfortable in their defense.
Did Bet just pull guard like that? Like reverse guard?
It was so that was an inverted shot. She was like attempting an Imanari roll, trying to get into a leg lock position. So she's starting to change a little bit of her game plan, it seems like. Maybe trying to think of more lower body rather than upper body.
I thought I saw Jeff Glover in the room for a moment.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
She just apologized for confusing you.
Yeah. It's just bad. Yeah. What were we saying? Got lost.
You were talking about charity.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. You guys should donate though.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It seems like every week there's a match that slows the pace of the
Yeah.
show down, and this is the one.
Mm-hmm.
It only took like 15 or something matches.
It only took 3/4 of the
show.
matches to get there.
Yeah. It's funny. You stack the card however you want to.
It doesn't matter.
It goes by pretty fast every
It does.
week.
It does.
What was the longest show? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 hours. It was the longest one, and
Yeah.
I mean, there's still what 20 I mean, there's still similar amount of matches.
You remember competing and like you go to that gym or whatever, and then you're there all day. You're there from like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
to 8 p.m.
Yep.
You've eaten like 2 Lars bars. It's terrible.
You've warmed up 5 times.
You probably cut weight. Yeah, they call your name. They're like, "Oops, sorry." For your 2 matches that you paid
Right,
for.
right.
Yeah. Like it's the same guy. Yeah.
Not here, guys. Not
No.
here.
Yeah, if you guys want to compete, hit me up. We'll make it happen. You'll get more than 1 match. You don't have to warm up a bunch of times and then have false starts. And, you know, instead of getting a 10-cent plastic medal, you get to give money to a cause that you care about. That's really cool.
And you get to see the face coming out of that voice.
Yeah, you can see
You
me.
know, your stash and
I want to
the beard
shave
going
so
on right now.
bad.
Yeah?
I don't know what it is.
Like all of it, or just keep the stash, or what are we talking
Well,
about?
yeah,
What are we
it's
talking
always,
about? It's always the
stash and chin. Yeah. Stash and chin.
Just making
combo.
sure. I'm just making sure.
Ryan Wheeler, shout out to Ryan
There we
Wheeler,
go,
the
there we
only
go.
person who's donated recently, apparently. Ryan Wheeler, you're a hero and a saint. Thank you, Ryan Wheeler. We need more Ryan Wheelers.
Somebody's ringing again.
I think it's alarms.
That's good. No,
That
yeah.
happens, yeah. This match is so good. It's ringing alarms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as we were talking about other things, like this match was really, definitely very good.
Well, I mean, they've been in a similar position for a while here.
Yeah.
This isn't baseball. You know? There's only so much you can say here. Oh, we got a lockdown going. Hey, speaking of.
Right.
Hey.
Jesus.
Lockdown's all around, right?
Yeah.
As any other show, Price is Real when your jaw pops.
Apparently, Bet is commending the top pressure of Tasha. So shout out to Tasha's top pressure. People saying they would have cardio tapped by now. That's funny. You know what you could do instead of cardio tap is you could donate to the links in the bio.
Yes.
Also, shout out to Ohana Juice Company. The winner of the 2 tournaments, respectively, will get a 6-pack of those juices,
Oh, cool.
which have been keeping me alive. They're delicious. I'd love to bring more in here.
Well, sitting back on the leg
There
and
we
then
go.
using it to build up with, right? So again, we can start to see a little bit of the
Framing
game
off the
plan
face,
changing.
there could be some frustration
Yeah.
setting in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But switching up the game plan a little bit, you know, Tasha sat back for a leg, and once she lost the leg, came back up, and so we'll
Nice.
see if that trend continues with Bet getting up on top. She looks like she's trying to pull into a leg.
I do appreciate that neither girl is back down. Neither
Oh,
girl's
yeah.
just letting the other
Yeah.
one have it.
Right. That was a good back step into cross ashi, honey hole position, looking for the inside heel. Tasha's doing a good job of getting closer to the upper body, which makes it harder to get to the ankle, but it's definitely obviously not impossible. Oh, and there it is.